Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Spotlight On. Today's video focuses mainly on the fantastic mutant Nightcrawler. In the form of a German noblewoman, the shape-shifting mutant Mystique married Baron Christian Wagner. Meanwhile, Mystique had an affair with the mysterious Azazel from La Isla de Demonas and became pregnant with their child. Azazel told Mystique to raise their child as if it were the Count's. The heartbroken Raven agreed, and while Christian did become suspicious as to the baby's paternity, his sudden accidental death ensured no one else heard his suspicions. The baby was born visibly mutated with fur all over, pointed ears, iridescent eyes, and a prehensile tail. Due to the shock and strain of the boy's difficult delivery, Mystique lost concentration and accidentally revealed her true form. Word spread of her baby's condition, and mother and son were chased by a torch-wielding angry mob. Mystique passed out and left young Kurt Wagner floating down a river during her escape. Kurt was found by a fortune teller and raised within Herr Getman's travelling menagerie. When Herr Getman lost interest in his act and the cost to keep him, he was going to sell him. Kurt was freed and in his escape set the circus on fire and was chased. When Kurt reached the forest area, he was cornered, and just as he was going to be shot by Herr Gutmann, he teleported for the first time. Nightcrawler made his first appearance in Giant Size X-Men issue 1 in May 1975. He was created by Len Wein, who has worked on Fantastic Four and Amazing Spider-Man between 1975 and 1978. He was also co-created by Dave Cockrum, who worked on Superboy and Wonder Woman for DC, also The Avengers between 1972 and 1975, as well as Uncanny X-Men, to name a few he's worked on. During the Excalibur story arc, when the X-Men were believed to be dead after battling the adversary in Dallas, Kurt and Kitty, unaware of their former teammates' reincarnation, joined Excalibur, fighting alongside Captain Britain, Megan, Lockheed, and Rachel Summers. His powers were still very limited at the time, and he was usually limited to only being able to teleport once per day. However, he still maintained all his agility and was a valued member of the team. While with Excalibur, Nightcrawler developed feelings for Megan. This caused tensions between him and Captain Britain. While at first Captain Britain assumed the leadership role of the team, it was long before Nightcrawler showed his own qualities as a team leader and he took over the position. Nightcrawler only possesses the power to teleport, which he inherits through his genes and from his father Azazel. He gets his colour and attack style and fighting style as a combination from his mother Mystique and acrobatics learnt in the circus. In the Second Coming story arc, when Hope and Cable return to the present, Cyclops dispatches a team to retrieve them and return them to safety. Nightcrawler is part of this, and on the way the group runs into enemy forces whom they neutralise. Before any real interrogation starts, X-23 brutally executes one of the soldiers, causing the secret of X-Force to be revealed. Kurt threatens to quit in disgust, but Colossus convinces him otherwise and he reluctantly stays. Later on in Nevada, during the confrontation between Bastion and a multi-powered Rogue, Bastion ends up gravely injuring Rogue and moves in to kill Hope Summers. Nightcrawler teleports in between them and is subsequently impaled on Bastion's arm. Praying to God for one last jump, Nightcrawler successfully teleports to Utopia with Hope and tells her that he believes in her before passing away. Despite major flack for too many character deaths in the Marvel Universe holding little weight or necessity other than killing for the shock of a character dying, the critical response of Nightcrawler's death was overall positive. Many critics stated that Nightcrawler's death was properly in line with the character's belief structure as well as moral implications. It's a little known fact that the Earth 597 counterpart of Nightcrawler is a Nazi. He belongs to a team called the Lightning Force. The Lightning Force is a team from a world where the Nazis won World War II, hence the team is made up of the same characters as their Earth 616 counterparts Excalibur, The Lightning Force is led by the Nazi counterpart of Captain Britain, RichTheMan Englander. The Nazi equivalent of Nightcrawler proved much stronger than the original. At the time, the original Nightcrawler was having severe problems with his teleporting. His 597 counterpart, however, had no problems and quickly dispatched of the real one. These events led up to the Excalibur event, Cross Time Caper. Nightcrawler has made 2 outings to the cinema, firstly in X2 X-Men United in 2003 and was portrayed by Alan Cummings. Then again in 2016's X-Men Apocalypse, played by Cody Smith-McPhee. I really hope that we see more of the character in the future in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but only time will tell. Right guys, this is the end of the video. Thanks very much for watching. If you want to find out more information about Nightcrawler, please go over to Comic Vine or Marvel Wiki and find out a bit more about the character. This is the penultimate Spotlight On. The last episode will be on Cable before I change the format of Spotlight On moving forward, and you're going to love it. Some great ideas coming. So thanks again for watching, and as always, catch you on the flip side. Bye bye.